going now?
So we're gonna check out the other house in the back. The other property. They said you gotta pave this, right?
Yep. Unfortunately, our riding lawnmower would not start.
Are you sure? Is the AC even turned on over here? I don't hear nothing. That one.
Yeah, mine's not working.
Which one's yours? I think that one, we got, that one needs to be fixed probably.
Yeah, but that one was not working.
Where's mine? In the room?
Whoa. So this the house you was talking about right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, too, remember I was showing them real quick the other entrance for the downstairs?
Yeah.
Right here. You can close that up and then they can park right there on the side and then walk right in.
They don't forget about way in the back.
Oh yeah? Tell them.
Also, way in the back of this particular house, we have more land in the back.
Whoa.
So just have a matter of cutting some trees down. Yeah, and just using that back area.
More land?
Yeah. So the goal is to have 2 houses, house 1 and house 2. So we're gonna take a look at this one where a family member started as a contractor and left us high and dry over $30,000 of unfinished work. So once we get this up and going, it's going to be a beautiful apartment.
Open? This one?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's a little. You get it?
A little strong there, huh?
It's not gonna slam. It's gonna slam down.
Yeah, it look like.
Let me open it. Yeah. We have electricity, but it's not hooked up. This is just a sample of how my youngest son was using this as his little man cave.
Yeah.
So this is the downstairs of it. And this is where we temporarily got our riding lawnmower that's conked out, of course, just before you guys get here.
Go upstairs and
All right, yeah.
She know more about this than me.
Yeah, this is a 1,900 square foot building.
Yeah. Oh.
So as we come up here, this is going to be the bedroom slash, whatever you want to make it upstairs.
Yeah.
We have the closets that are going to be far right. And this is like an open setting slash bedroom. And then we have the bathroom to the far left. This bathroom. And as you can see, these are some of the equipment that was purchased. So all of this actually was sheetrocked, and supposedly.
So what happened with him starting the process and not finishing? Like,
He just stopped. This was my cousin that, like I said, my son and I paid so much money for him to renovate upstairs and downstairs.
yeah,
And his main focus was, taking the copper, which is downstairs, semi-doing up here. He painted up downstairs, came here, sheetrocked, cut the unnecessary holes in the wall, and we bought all this equipment, which some of it we learned that the flooring is not waterproof.
Yeah, it's not good flooring behind you.
So all this
It's not good
flooring
It's not good.
is actually trash.
It's because this, look, see?
yeah.
It's not good flooring.
So, we have all this materials for the bathroom, sinks, toilets, plumbing. Electrical person came here. He was licensed. And this is.
Did you ever put a light bulb up in the ceiling? Did it work?
No, but we know that the electrical was working because they had the cord running,
Yeah.
and actually, like, even the cable box, which I need to take back because I'm still paying for cable.
Yeah.
So, we had cable. All of this was working.
Oh,
I don't think he finished the electrician. He didn't finish there, but I know as far as electrical, it was working because we had a TV up here.
Right.
We had cable. The cable people came, and
So before the construction, before he started working on it, it was functioning already.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And then he came and just, had us buying all this material, sheetrock. I mean,
be your own people, man.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Be your own people.
So going forward, like, you think it'll be best, like, to do contracts and have stuff signed or signature?
Right. And the only reason why I didn't do it because,
Family.
this was family.
Yeah.
So, trusted him. I saw some of his work, via the phone, and it was great work, but just went from problem to problem, weeks into months, into a year, into 2 years, and, like I said, just dished out a lot of money.
Yeah. Your own hard-earned money. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's, really sad. I was sad because it was some money that my son had got, and he used all his money toward, making this, supposedly his little,
Yeah.
apartment.
My younger brother.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's supposed to be my younger brother's space, like I was explaining to you in the basement.
Yeah.
What my mom told me is that she can sell off pieces of the parcel. So if this was fixed,
Yeah.
like just say, rewinding, if this was already fixed, she could sell the main portion of the house and keep this, or sell this and keep the main portion of the house. But now we're with this property, we're in a limbo because obviously you see this one needs to be fixed and the downstairs need to be fixed.
Yeah.
And, the stuff that the other guy. When I said the other guy, I'm gonna pop his picture up right here.
Yeah.
The other guy in the main house. So two different people did two different things. One other guy, before we fixed the main house, did this. Somebody I brought in did the problems upstairs in the house. So it was just like, like I say, be your own people. It's sad to say, but it be, the black people taking advantage of their people and then when we don't give them opportunity, like me, I have like almost 30 employees, and then someone, when I say our people, black people, they get mad when I hire people, but hire different people from different races. But the thing is, what people need to know is, I don't see race, I see money. It's all about money. If you work a 9 to 5, you're a manager, or you're just punching in and doing the cash register, once you leave work, you got to tend to your own family, but it's about money. It's not about race. But back to this, now we got multiple projects, so we got to figure out what's the best thing to do. Because it's not bad. The roof is good. I don't see nothing. It's not leaking.
Yeah.
It's little stuff. But for somebody else to come in now, like, this is how it works with contracting. So we hire somebody else, they're gonna look around and say, man, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to tear everything down
And redo it.
It's just like in any business. If I give you some video footage, hey bro, it still don't look good.
Yeah.
Somebody else, or a mechanic, so on and so forth. So now we're at a point where, how do we move with the property? That's what I was trying to say.
Because it's like you gotta fix somebody else mess up.
Yeah,
or like,
because you don't know what's behind these walls.
Yeah.
That's why I had this, like, earlier I said, hey, did you put a light bulb and see? But I didn't know everything was working. But now the walls is closed up. Like, this ain't even right. It's not even gap right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was paid. You think it was your family. He was paid.
So
it wasn't like he was paid like a little bit.
Yeah.
You paid up front for everything. To get the materials and stuff. And
Yeah.
you went off like that. You could have lied and said anything. Hey, I can't do it, and whatever the case was.
Yeah.
But
So
that's just what it is. But even with contracts, you can do a contract. I heard stories too in Ohio. People doing contracts, they doing with deposits, and they run off with the deposits. And then you go to court, legal fees, this and that. Once you give somebody 5,000, 6,000, 1,000, 10,000, 15,000, that money's gone. You take them to court. You can't sue somebody that don't have nothing.
Yeah.
And what I learned with civil court, small claims, they put people on payment plans. So you gave somebody 10,000 and they say they only can afford to pay you $25 a month.
that's what you gotta accept, then, right? No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How long from $25 a month to 10,000?
Yeah.
If I'm saying it wrong or right, leave a comment under below. But from my knowledge and the information being passed to me, they say they do payment plans. And I believe certain courts have certain caps of money.
Yeah.
That's what it is, but it's got a lot of potential though.
So Connecticut nightmares is what we gonna
Yeah,
call
we're
it.
gonna call it, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Connecticut.
We're gonna put his picture on the thumbnail.
so we
can put his picture. Well, I have to find his picture.
so we need good, reliable construction people.
Yeah, but in
And
any city and everywhere, they all, like, you hear the story. I hear the stories at Home Depot. Most of them on drugs. They got problems. And like one of the guys I met in Ohio, it's only us. You've seen it yourself. You've seen the Mexicans come in there, they don't complain. Even if they do complain, they still gonna come to work. They don't complain. They get it done. They want to go home. That's it. Us, smoking, drinking. I need a beer. I need this. I need that. It's, we gotta switch our mind frame, man. That's why we're behind. If you didn't want the job, don't take it. Don't take it.
Right.
We're not forcing nobody to do nothing. Do what you say you're gonna do, and everything's gonna be all right. Yeah, that's it. But
So
once I finish that project, we're gonna come down here. So baby steps.
okay. So when we gonna finish this right here? What's the timeline?
Once
Month
I
or
get
two?
finished with Ohio,
Okay.
I was already looking on the phone, find an electrician, whatever plumbing, fix the upstairs issues, and then now HVAC, and then we're gonna go from there, little by little,
Yeah, one step at a time.
Yeah, but for sure, finish the main house, and then we're gonna try to figure out, like, this having its own power source, heat source. So now what I learned too in Ohio is that we can make everything electrical. So
Yeah.
if we got its own electrical panel for this unit, we'll just make everything
Yeah.
electric.
Is it easier to go that route?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah. The only thing, electric stove, electric heat, like these probably are all electric baseboards. You don't need gas. So
Yeah.
the person that, if they're renting or staying here, they just pay one bill.
Yeah.
Electric. And
Okay.
then I don't have his own separate unit. Like, also I was telling my mom, downstairs, can have his own separate. If we get his own separate power, downstairs will have his own electric heat, and only one bill will be for upstairs.
And one for
downstairs,
down, yeah.
everybody be self-efficient.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the stuff that I'm learning. Like, I was having issues in Ohio. The guy was like, "You want me to make it electric?" I'm like, "You can do that." He was like, "Yeah, I'll cap all the gas off and I'll turn the unit into electric." So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm learning every day. I'm learning something new. So maybe this unit we could just make it electric and make it and tap into the water, and then have one water bill, or everybody separates it. We'll cross that path when it's time to cross. But first I do know we can separate the bills through electric.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but that'll be great, because right now we have a full tank of oil just sitting there. Because now you have to gonna have to drain that old oil, you know, if you're gonna use the oil. But I think it's better to have the electric, and this way too, the space where we have the oil tank, and then downstairs where we have all that electrical panel, that could be used for space for the apartment downstairs. So, but we're getting there, baby steps. Just gotta
learn. It's learning lessons.
Yeah, you.
But these are big. These ain't no little learning. This is like big learning lessons. Now I see when you see like casinos saying they're gonna go bankrupt and stuff like that. This will put you out. This will put you in a big hole and put you out of business.
Yeah.
Like, this is serious. Some serious stuff.
Yeah.
Some people can't bounce back from that. Like when you see these houses, like you go online on Zillow and you say, "Man, I wonder why they stopped fixing it." Because you contractors.
Yeah.
There's a lot of houses I walked in like this in Ohio that's like sitting like this, and I see why. When it's working like this.
Because it's a nightmare to fix.
It's a nightmare to fix.
Yeah.
Just imagine you spend all your money to get it like this, and then to tear it down and start fresh. And then some people, what they do is, say for example, the first person that took the money for $10,000, I'll come back in, hey, I'm gonna tear all this down. I gotta go out there to somebody else, $40,000, because I don't know. I'm starting from the beginning. So now you're $50,000. That's the $50,000 in the hole, if that's including material.
Yeah.
Labor. This is a waste now.
Yeah, this is $30,000 for what? And then we still have like this. I mean, I wish David could take some of this back with him if he could use it, but we got
all this stuff is just waste right now.
Yeah, we have
just
materials that was suggested. Oh, get this, get it. Run out and buy it, and as you see now, it's just sitting.
Yeah.
So, and then the rest, like the flooring, that has to be thrown out.
Yeah, it's not good.
And the doors, brand new doors, and we come upstairs like, what? Where's our doors?
So what happened with the doors?
Swap out the old doors. I mean the new doors for those doors. Brought those in from somebody else's house.
Whoa.
We have 2 brand new doors. Actually 3. One was brought back, and then we come and say, where's our new doors?
Swap the doors?
See, and another thing too, what I do know contractors, so what they do is, this is a true story, what they do is, so say me and my mom, we don't know each other, right? Or just say somebody else, I'm the contractor, I'll take her deposit, because I messed up on another, like this, I messed up on this job, but I ran out of money. I'll take somebody else's deposit, use that deposit to fix this. And then once I get to the second person, then I'll be like, hey, I need more money because I thought it was going to be like that. But they calculate the materials. So say the $10,000 was to pay the labor and the materials, but it was only $5,000 materials. So what they do is they go to the people that's doing the work, and then they go, okay, you need 5,000 materials. I'm gonna go to the customer and ask the customer for another 5,000, and it's just a never-ending cycle until they find a bigger job that's gonna cover to get them back on their feet.
So it's like that saying, robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of them do that. And a lot of them have problems, drugs, gambling, baby mama, don't know how to add right, or just not good people at all. And I've been around a lot of people, and I just see that. It's just a lot of these people how they treat you is, that's how they want to treat themselves.
Yeah.
They don't care. So you got to watch contractors too. Just ask questions, or, Google, YouTube, do your research, talk to people that got past experiences, and then that's how you teach people. You know, that's how you gotta. This is a living. We live and we learn right here, both of us. You know, even
Yeah.
my mom's like, "Oh, I had problems. I thought we talked about it for months. Like, yeah, we got it now. We gonna get stuff fixed." And it's like, man, is it the same person? You know, it's like.
So y'all both sharing some of the same problems. Yeah.
And then you learn where, like I learned, how you bring in other people's stuff into your place. Like that actually was brought in from somebody else's
But
house.
see, right here, this is a prime example of what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They overcharged. The house is 1,000 square feet. They might have told them, oh yeah, told the customer, yeah, you need 15,000 square feet. And then they keep it after that. Oh, we might be able to use that in the bathroom.
Yeah.
What they told the customer, wherever they got that from, that is good for them. It is good for them. Don't get me wrong. If it's not in a wet area, it's good.
So it gotta stay dry.
Yeah, stay dry. But you could put an underlayment in under it to waterproof it. But like you see, it breaks off easy.
Yeah.
This is good for hood houses. This in this area. This ain't good for. If you got some Section 8 hood house that you don't care about and you don't mind tearing up the floor every time somebody move out, because as soon as Bebe drops some water on it, it's gonna bubble up. That's gonna bubble up. If you don't wipe it quick, it's gonna bubble up. But my point is, shady contractors do that, and they try to use materials like she said. There's new doors. They probably messed up at the other house and took. Oh yeah, they got doors over here. We're gonna swap them out. She won't know. Taking advantage. So they do that. They do stuff like that. Why would you put that door there if there was new doors over there? You know. And you could tell them doors is. The doors ain't new.
Right.
Once you paint them up, and she won't know. It's like, but those people don't get that far. You got your good employees, you got your bad ones.
Yeah.
Just be careful. It's hard to find good people. When you find good people that do good work, that trustworthy, you treat them right. Gotta have a good crew. Not use Bebe and Pookie. Simple as that, man.
That's all I have. Just Connecticut nightmare.
Yeah,
We're gonna put one. For sure, I got the picture of him. I'm gonna work on a thumbnail today.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, and we might even put his information on there too.
Do not go to him.
Do not.
All
Might
right.
set him up in the intro. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, other than that, I'll finish the main house and then we'll figure out this. I don't know how to. I gotta finesse somebody to come this way because it's so far away. But I think I can maybe. Yeah, because this is between the both houses. It's probably gonna be probably 30,000. I think I can get somebody to do it for 30. That's complete though.
So that's including buying the material.
No. That's labor.
So that's just labor.
That's just labor.
Okay, and the materials
we're
is.
gonna tear. We're gonna probably.
But it's still a great. It's going to be a great investment, though,
right? For 20, maybe.
Yeah.
Because upstairs ain't that. I mean, the bathroom is a lot of work. Moving up. I probably could get it for 30. 30 is a fair price.
Yeah.
I think I can get somebody to do technically 2 houses. I think I can get somebody to shake and move for 30. I got some deals in Ohio, so I'm not gonna say the prices, but for 2 houses like this, because downstairs is really, once they figure out where it's leaking, you seal that. You're just really putting up drywall and cabinets.
Yeah.
And this is a bigger project. And then the master bedroom, moving the plumbing. Once you move the plumbing, it's pretty much easy. This is the hard part because I don't know. I wouldn't trust it, but they'll know better than me.
Yeah, because it was already installated. So installation also was bought too to installate
the new
these walls.
Yeah, I don't even know why they would even cut that out.
Well, he was gonna put a fake window, and we're like, well, we don't really need a fake window.
Yeah, you don't need no fake window
and
for a closet.
He was like, well, that's gonna look really nice.
Right.
Like these pop outs.
Yeah,
that's what she's saying.
Yeah. There's no need for that, but he's like, no, my cuz, that's
So these could have just been left
right,
plain
just a whole blank wall.
Yeah. So what was? Yeah, now looking at it, I'm like,
it look crazy. Like, why would you? In the history of houses you ever been in, you see who Why you need to go look at why you need a window for a clothes? You know?
A clothes.
Or
Yeah, now I'm lost.
My
Now,
suggestion, what it was, left
now
one
I'm lost
closet,
with the concept
left one
of
closet,
having this open.
Yeah, leave it
What was
open.
gonna go there?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Well, a window. Or I'd have just left. I'd have eliminated the whole wall and just left. You could put a bed here or something. I don't know, couch. I don't know anything. Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's been the same thing with that.
And what does door right here take us to? On the patio?
Yeah, porch.
Porch. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what we had. We'll figure it out. Ain't that bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great investment once it's done for sure.
And I always look at the potential.
Yeah.
Like with any houses, just like as David buys his houses, the potential is there. And once you can look at the potential of it, like, wow, it may look crazy on the outside or on the inside.
Correct.
But you can see for yourself, no, this is going to be a beautiful house.
Correct.
And I could see like all of his houses, starting from Vegas all the way to Ohio.
Yeah.
Now in Connecticut, where so he has some really nice houses.
Yeah.
Very nice. Because he can see the potential of it. Because even I said, oh my God.
Because I'm first.
Yeah. Tell them about the first one.
Because I'm first, like, okay, so when I first seen the house, okay, I didn't see the vision. I'm like, damn, it's gonna be a lot of work, you know what I mean? So, come back and I started seeing the pictures in the process, I'm like, okay, I understand it now. But from the outside, just looking at something, like, you don't understand somebody else's vision until you actually see the finished product or the process.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's one thing about David. He has the vision where he can visualize where we may not see it until after. So, and that's how you have to do it, especially when you're investing in these properties.
Yeah.
So, and it's, it's a learning. Everything's learning.
Yeah, I'm just like I told you guys about the heater, the electric stuff. I learned that like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, okay, just having the right people, like I said, that'll listen. Like, a lot of people we done dealt with prior to this. This type of work is people that don't listen.
Right.
That's it. You want to have somebody, and I don't know everything, but I mean, I know that it shouldn't be no hole in no closet.
So what's that saying when they say all they need is a little TLC?
Right.
Yeah, that's all that. So once you see that, and like the repainting of the house and the new appliance and the painting, it makes a big difference.
It does.
Yeah. Like when I seen them put all the new windows, the flooring.
Yeah, but you got to do that in Ohio, or you won't pass Section 8 because of lead.
Yeah, the flooring, even the light,
the new switches.
Switches.
Yeah, make it up to date.
Yeah, everything was brought up to date. Yeah.
Fast too.
And that house, man, that house remind me of, I'm talking about like back in the country, like back the old shack looking out.
Yeah, that's what that was, 1918.
Correct.
Yeah.
But then when you seen it remodeled and it just gave like a whole new, fresh, like a fresh air of. I don't know. I can't wait to go back till we, to really see it in
when
real
it's
time.
finished.
Yeah.
All right. We get some good content. I mean, this will be my next stop. They only like to work when it's warm, not cold.
Yeah.
I think between the two houses, to be honest, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They can do it for 3 weeks.
So how many houses you got completed?
They're on the big house, the 8-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yeah.
They built the closets. They're
So
done with the electrical.
Okay.
That's the problem with the Ohio houses, because it's older. It's not like, it's like stucco. It's not drywall. It's old. It's like old.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it. If you deal with houses, it's old. Like you just can't. Here you can just cut a hole and just put it. There is like concrete. The walls is like concrete, so they got to cut through it, and then sometimes the wall is blocked off.
I'd like to thank David. I'd like to thank you for recording, and everybody that played a part in here. All of the children plays a part from Durrell, tree cutting, Brian, and my daughter Brianna, and my son-in-law Nick. So thank everybody.